Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Proof of the pudding is in the eating. What the heck? What the heck does that mean? Well, I've heard this expression as proof is in the pudding, which is a shortened version of proof of the pudding is in the eating. This is actually an old proverb that's been super popular since at least the 1600s. Okay, what do we know about expressions that have been popular since the 1600s? This one in particular with British writers. I don't know, they like that one. I guess they like their pudding in the United Kingdom. So, what does this mean? Of course it means that the success of a pudding is measured by the final result. So we don't really know if the process that we're using to create the pudding worked until we actually taste the pudding and find out if it tastes good or not. I don't know about you, have you ever made a recipe where you accidentally put in a wrong ingredient or substitute a wrong ingredient? Like put salt in instead of sugar, which I don't know how people do that, but when we have canisters that all look alike and are visually challenged, sometimes that happens. And the food that we're making doesn't necessarily taste the way it's supposed to. We don't get the result that we expected. So this expression really means, and it means to me at least, that we can't necessarily judge the entire process that we've gone through until we see the result that we've gotten. Now, of course, when we're going for a big goal, we have results all along the way. And so, guess what? Some things will work, some puddings will taste delicious, other things are not going to work, and we're going to feel like they're epic failures. But each of those failures is, of course, just a stepping stone. It's a way to figure out what doesn't work. I like to look at results sort of like everything else and anything else. And I get to decide what they mean. So as I see a result, I can decide, well, what does that mean? What does it mean for me? Did this work? Did it move me in the direction I want to go for my business? Or did it not move me in the direction I want to go? Did it actually move me in the opposite direction? And I get excited whenever I get a result because it means that the action that I've taken has an impact. And it can be positive or negative, but it has an impact, so I know either that it worked to move me toward what I want or toward what I didn't want. And I'd rather have a result based on taking action that fails than to not take any action or make any moves at all, because nothing will result in failure or not succeeding or achieving our goal faster than procrastination and actual inaction, never taking an action or a step toward it. Results are really all that matter. The reason we have businesses in the first place is because people come to us to solve a problem, which is a result. They want a result. How exactly we get them that result may or may not matter to them. To some people, it's really important and they want to be involved in the journey of getting a result. For other people, they just want the result. They want to come to you or your business or me or my business and say, hey, I want you to do this for me. I want you to solve this problem. I don't really care how you do it. I just want this result. And to them, it isn't about making the pudding and how the result is achieved. It's just about actually having the result in their hand, getting what they want immediately, and usually they want it immediately, and having it in their hand. Our jobs, whether we're in a job or building a business, we're hired in a job to create a certain result, to fill certain functions. And the proof of whether we do that or not is, do we meet the requirements of that job? Is our business meeting the requirements of our customers? Are we meeting our customers' needs? Are we solving problems for them? And again, some will care about the journey and how the pudding's made and be happy with the result. Some will do and make the pudding with us and either get a result or not and be happy with the result or not happy with the result. And others will just want us to get them the result. I spoke that in circular reference. So we set goals because we want a certain result. And the proof of whether we judge the proof of whether our journey has been successful or not based on the result. And a lot of times whether we achieve it or not, but really it's the journey and the experience and who we become on the way of getting there that really, really matters. Actually, not to everybody else, but especially to us. And it might matter to everybody else too, because the journey that we go through and the transformation that we make as we're building our business and supersizing our business is really what it's all about. We like to think that setbacks and problems and negative results and obstacles and challenges are bad, but they're really not bad. They're actually the thing that we learn the most from. if you look back on your life, I was just talking in an interview yesterday about this. If you look back on your life at the things that you've done, the things that you've achieved, we look at our successes, and I don't know about you, but when I achieve a goal, I'm happy for like 5 minutes, right? But I'm already on to the next thing because it's so fleeting. But if I screw something up, if I fail at something, if I make a mistake, if I hit a huge obstacle and roadblock that's stopping me in my tracks, and I have to figure out how to get around that and move back toward what I want, those are the experiences that I've always learned the most from. As painful as they might be, they're the ones that have transformed me and helped me learn and move light years faster toward what I really want versus what I think I want. Because sometimes what we really want internally isn't what we consciously think that we want. There's a little dichotomy inside of human beings sometimes. So setting a goal and going for it and looking at the result really isn't about getting that exact result. It's about the journey along the way. And if we can enjoy the journey, enjoy the experience of becoming who it is that we are becoming and creating what it is that we want to create in our businesses and our life, that's really what our purpose is. That's really what our life is all about. Would love to know what you think about this expression, what your experience has been with this expression or this idiom. And when you feel like you are, proving your worth and providing great value, we do that by providing great value to people, helping them get the results they want, by sharing other people's stories to build up their confidence and helping them to know they can get the results they want, by keeping our promises to our customers, by under-promising and over-delivering, and in all those ways that make the journey possible. And the other thing I want to comment about on this is that our journey, our experiences are unique and personal to us. We can teach other people how to do things and systems and processes and procedures and things, but every individual has to go through their own unique, customized journey to the results that they want, to create the business that they want. That's it. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.